We will explain the preparatory stages for sewing in this chapter. Connecting to the power supply. Turn the handwheels toward you to lift the needle. Check to make sure that there is no material under the presser frame. Be sure to always lift the needle except when starting sewing. Be sure to remove the material when turning the power on. Be sure to lower the presser foot of the sewing machine. Turn on the power switch to the sewing machine and EB1. The frame operation guide screen is displayed. When this time, if the needle is in its lower position, the error screen E01 will be displayed. At the time, turn the handwheel toward you to lift the needle. Then the error will be cleared and the screen will switch to the frame operation guide screen. When this time, if the presser foot is in its upper position, the error screen E01 will be displayed. Then, lower the presser foot. Then the error will be cleared same as and the screen will switch to the frame operation guide screen. Press the Enter key with this screen. The presser frame moved to the far right. The sewing machine performs thread trimming and move to the sewing starting position to stop. After pressing Enter key on the frame operation guide screen, a loud rattling sound is heard when moving the frame. It is not a sign of failure. Then draw out the bobbin thread. Press the needle up, down key twice to the needle up and down, then bobbin thread will draw out. For the sewing machine that is not provided with the needle up, down key, turn the handwheel toward you. Lower the needle once, raise it to the top, and draw out the bobbin thread. Selecting patterns. Press the pattern key with sewing screen in place and moving the screen to the pattern selection screen. In this state, press the cursor button to move the cursor and specify the pattern you want to sew. In this case, we will select the eyelet buttonhole. Refer to the instruction manual of the explanation of patterns. Place the cursor under the eyelet buttonhole, and press the Enter key. So you can select that you want to sew. At the time, it moves the screen to the frame operation guide screen. Press the Enter key with this situation and moves to the sewing screen. Be aware that the frame can move at this time. This is because the presser frame moves to the start position according to the set value. On the sewing screen, check to make sure that the pattern you want to sew is displayed. Setting the buttonhole size. Checking the button size. Place the button you want to use on the button measure. Align the target button to the lower left end of the button measure. Read the numeric value from the scale mark at the upper side of the button measure. Here, enter 25 mm according to the button. Press the Set key with the sewing screen in place and moving the screen to the parameter selection screen. With the cursor under the button-sized icon, press the Enter key. Enter the button size in this state. Press the cursor key to match the button size of 25 mm. Press the Enter key and specify the button size value. Basically, buttonholes suitable for the button size can be sewn, but it may be necessary to adjust the button size depending on the thickness of the button or material shrinkage during sewing. Be sure to sew a test sewing to make sure the buttonhole is in the suitable size. In this state, press the Enter key to set the button size. At the same time, move to the parameter selection screen. Make sure the value, and press the Set key to finalize the button size. At the same time, the screen will move to the Frame Operation Guide screen. Press the Enter key to save the button size. At the same time, moves the screen to the sewing screen. Be aware that the frame can move at this time. Check to make sure that the desired button size with this screen in place.